You know, I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for motherfucking words, and it took me a while to even do this post because my blood was boiling. I'm a big man, okay? I'm a fat guy. I'm one of the fat guys. I don't need high blood pressure, but this show gave me motherfucking high blood pressure, okay? Tammy Roman is a disgrace to women everywhere. I said it. I don't give a fuck how many apologies she's posted on Twitter, half-ass apologies, or how many motherfucking, spiritual quotes she's posting on Facebook. How many Nam Yo Ho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Yo Ho Renge Kyo. You know, I don't even remember how, I don't even care about how many motherfucking, whatever she's putting out there now. Bitch, you're a fucking disgrace. And the only reason that you're apologizing now is because everybody's riding your fucking back end. Okay? You're a fucking disgrace. I don't even watch this motherfucking show. I'm about to go in, y'all. If I sound as aggressive as Tammy Roman, I'm about to sound as aggressive as Tammy Roman was to Keisha. Okay? You know, this past episode on Monday was just the epitome of bullying. I was the person who fought bullies back in high school. I stuck up for the little man back in high school. I'm not calling myself a martyr. I'm not calling myself a good person. You know, we all had our days where we picked on somebody and we felt, you know, I've regretted every mean thing I've ever done to somebody that never deserved it. Okay? So in that respect, you know what? I'll give Tammy a bone. We all do shit we've all done shit before that has been unnecessary and has been mean-spirited and cruel. But the difference between other people and you, Tammy, is that the fact that you do that shit on purpose. That's what makes you a fucking bully. You're a fucking bully, bitch. And you needed somebody to slap the shit out of your motherfucking ass during that motherfucking trip. That ain't make no goddamn sense. And I said gots, not God. For all them. For the smart ass who keeps telling me I cuss too much. Everybody on that trip, except for Keisha, should be ashamed of themselves. Everybody. Every fucking body. Because you know what? You know what? I'm going to go around the motherfucking room real quick. Shawnee. Okay? Shawnee, bitch. You was wrong for not saying shit. That whole time Tammy was going off on Keisha, Keisha had to stand up and walk away from her because Tammy was so aggressive with Keisha. If Keisha would have made a wrong move, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all bitches say. If Keisha would have just moved this way, or she would have moved that way, or if she would have coughed, Tammy would have punched her in her face. I don't give a fuck what nobody else said. So Keisha had to stand up and walk away because she was being threatened. She was threatening her. All over some bullshit that really did not even warrant for that kind of reaction. That shit, that wasn't even that serious. It was not even that serious for you to even get like that, bitch. And how many times can you play the fucking alcohol card? You've been doing it since season 2, when your ass first came. Oh, I had too much alcohol. I had too much alcohol. I had too much alcohol. Well, bitch, stop drinking. That you were so violated when you were younger, you had such a rough childhood, and all this happened to you, you were an abused woman. Bitch, stop drinking. Stop fucking drinking and get some motherfucking help and get your motherfucking ass off TV. I'm sorry if I'm cussing too much, y'all. This is gonna be a fucking rant. I don't give a fuck. I can't stand that bitch. And I don't even watch this show. The only reason I watch this show is because my homegirl wanted me to see it so I can go in. My homegirl used to live for Basketball Wives, and even she's done now. She's done. She's done with it. Well, she might finish the rest of the season out, just watch the reunion and see how them girls act, but she's done. I thought the whole episode, the whole Tahiti trip, felt like a setup for Keisha. It felt like a fucking setup for Keisha. Because Jennifer and Kenya wasn't there to take assaults, y'all went after Keisha, and I felt like everybody set her the fuck up, especially Susie's retarded ass, bitch. I want to fuck you up so bad. I want someone to choke the shit out of Susie. yo, running behind us up forth. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Susie told that bitch, because if you look back, if you actually watch the episode back, you can see Tammy look at Susie and be like, you shouldn't feel bad for telling me. Susie, you like to start shit. And I've said this on posts before, but Susie, this really took the cake. Susie, this was really, this one, and you know, this is what happens with instigators. Because you know what, you can indirectly be involved in somebody getting hurt. Excuse me, that's not indirectly. You can directly be involved in somebody getting hurt. And then it turns serious. And then you want to back away from it and be like, well, I was trying to help. No, you weren't, bitch. You was doing what you're doing as always, running your motherfucking mouth. Running your mouth. How was that helping Keisha? Telling Tammy what Keisha said, knowing how Tammy is, telling Tammy what Keisha said after a time when Tammy attacked Keisha the first time. Hell, we've all said shit. You know, I've been in verbal arguments with somebody, a close friend of mine, and I'll call them all but a son of God when, you know, that whole night. You know, I've gone to other people and been like, you know what, that motherfucker get on my motherfucking nerves, and I just wish I could choke him sometimes. That does not mean that person has to go back to my friend and tell him that I said that, because guess what? It was said in jest. It was said because during an emotional time. So but you know, I don't have that problem with my friends, because me and my friends understand each other. The people I call friends, the people who are in my circle, the people who I trust and who are around me are sensible, sane people. And we understand each other, we get each other, we respect each other. Even if we have a problem with each other, we respect each other. Bitch, you don't know respect. Tammy, you want people to respect you, but you don't respect people. You don't want nobody to call you a bitch, yet you're calling people bitches. You don't want nobody to put their hands on you, but yet you put your hands on people. But Tammy, oh, Jesus. Nam yo horenge kyon, nam yo horenge kyon, nam yo horenge kyon. Okay. Okay. So. Woo, I just had to calm down. Shawty, you had the power to end that shit when it was getting too serious, okay? I can understand, because y'all always sit back when y'all let Tammy go on her tirade. And when Tammy held that bitch's purse, you should have stepped in and did something then. Shawty, you let that shit ride, you let that shit keep going for reigns, and now you like an asshole too. You like a fucking asshole. Evelyn, you gonna sit there and cry crocodile tears when you're around Keisha, so you were so upset because Keisha was so fucking upset. Yes, the girl was upset. She was fucking terrified. And for all the people who are calling Keisha a weak bitch, you know what? Fuck y'all too, because not everybody is very confrontational. One of my best friends is a very, very sweet and soft-spoken and soft-hearted person. And even when she does have problems with people, she can't get aggressive like that, because that's not her nature. That's not her fucking nature. She cries when you confront her about something in a non-negative way. I mean, it's negative, but a non-aggressive way. When you confront her and be like, okay, you know what, you really hurt my feelings when you said this, blah, blah, blah. Her eyes instantly water. And that shit gets on my nerves. But at the same time, I respect the fact that she's soft-hearted, that she doesn't confront people that way, that she's a sweetheart. So I don't come to her and be like, you know what? You hurt my feelings when you said that shit, bitch. And you know what? Any bitch who don't want to get it popping, who the fuck? That made you feel really good about yourself, didn't it, Tammy? You felt like the big dog on campus, didn't you? Because that's all, when I was watching that shit, that's all I could think. This bitch just really thought that she was somebody. That she was somebody's head honcho on the playground. You childish ass bitch. And it had the nerve. Oh, Jesus. Had the nerve to say that Keisha operates like a child. Oh my God, I was there when she said that. I was too through. I was like, no, this bitch did not just go there. Did she really just say that Keisha operates like a fucking child? Yeah, you're 41 years fucking old, threatening bitches like a motherfucking 17-year-old. Hell, your teenage daughters don't even act like that, I'm sure. And they should be ashamed of you. They should really be ashamed of you. Now, I'm sorry that people are coming after your daughters on Twitter, but you know what? You put them in that position. So you should feel the blame for that. You should take the blame for that. You put your daughters in that position by going on national TV and acting the way you do. You put them in that position. And they want to be aspiring singers and shit. It's not a good look all the way around for people. Anybody who's associated with you, anybody who's fucking wants to work with you, is just not a good look, Tammy. You have really ruined your look, period, on TV. Everybody's always gonna remember you as an irate, hood rat, ratchet ass bitch and a big ass bully. You know what? They might put you on a celebrity apprentice, celebrity fucking rehab, but other than that, you ain't gonna go nowhere. You ain't gonna go no motherfucking where, really, because people are always gonna expect you to act like an irate, dumbass bitch. Such a motherfucking shame. Such a shame. Such a shame. You know what? Evelyn and Shawnee pretended, and I say pretended, to be so fucking upset. Maybe they really were upset. But you know what? As I always tell people, back in high school I told people this, I tell people this today. It doesn't matter what you do after the incident happened. What matters is what you do and what you say during. Okay? When my friend in high school, one of my friends in high school, was getting her ass whooped by her boyfriends, and I stepped in and helped out, and her other so-called friends just stood there and watched, and watched me struggle with this man, because he was a grown-ass man, and watched me struggle with him, and then had the nerve to come around later and be like, oh my God, I'm so upset, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, why didn't y'all go for help? Why didn't y'all do anything? Because you know why? Because you're not genuine. You're not a fucking genuine friend. I don't give a fuck. This whole trip set Keisha up. And what hurts my heart is Keisha was really trying to get to know these bitches. Keisha was really trying to fit in. And you know, when she broke down crying, I almost cried. I swear to God, I wanted to fuck Tammy up. I wanted to fuck Evelyn up. I damn sure wanted to fuck Susie up. And I wanted to fuck Shawnee up too. And I wish Royce was there because she would have got all them bitches right. And I hope she get them bitches right during the reunion. I hope she did, because she sure enough got them right on Twitter. Everything Royce said was the truth. Royce spoke the motherfucking truth on Twitter about how they acted during that trip. That shit was just appalling. It was appalling and disgusting. And they say you feel bad about the bullying and y'all should come together as women, but then turn around and put Stinky Fish in Kenya's room and all that shit. See, that's why I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it because you know what? It really took me back to those days in high school. It was just so And then Tammy, you just talking to oh goodness. You know what? I don't give a fuck how drunk you supposedly were, because bitch, I think you were very lucid. And how fucking dare you get mad at her for calling the cops on your ass or having the hotel security call the authorities? Because you know what? Bitch, you did take her purse. You didn't give it back to her. You didn't let her come back and get it. You withheld it and said she has to come get it from you. She has to come ask for her shit back. I would like asking for my shit back. That's the only part that, and I was never upset with Keisha. See, everybody always writing, I was mad at Keisha for letting, people are always writing all this shit about how they were upset with Keisha for letting Tammy take her purse. But as I said before, Keisha is just like my friend. She's not a confrontational person. Keisha tried to act like she is. She'll say, oh, I could go there. But I don't see it. I think you're just barking, honey. You can't go there because you're just not that type of person. However, if it had been me, it would have been a whole different story. Because you know what? Hold my purse and say, you gotta come get it. I will walk right up in that motherfucking room and snatch that shit. Don't ask for my shit bag. Ask for my shit back, and bitch, y'all went through her fucking purse and went through her fucking phone. Jesus. Jesus. You hit an all-time low. This is all that Basketball Wives will be known for, Shawnee. Just in case you didn't know. You release a statement talking something, it's gonna be known for more positive things in the future, because it's been picked up for a 5th season. I know, I read that. It's been picked up for a 5th season, and supposedly it might have been picked up for a 6th season too. That's fine. But the only reason people are gonna be watching this show is to see what crazy, foolish, monkey, coonery, buffoonery, antics y'all can come up with next. They want to see you bitches act like wild fucking hyena bitches, and that's what they want to see. You know, people are wanting to see you guys act like fools. And that's all you'll be known for. And, oh, Jesus. Poor Keisha. That girl broke down, and Tammy went in there and still kind of talked to her like she was a fucking child. This is why I don't respect you. And the only reason I'm not punching you in your face right now is because you look pathetic. You look helpless and pathetic. Girl, even if me and Keisha were not close and I didn't like that bitch, Tammy would have gotten soft in her face by me. As a person on part of the cast who had nothing to do with that conflict, me and Tammy would have been fighting right there in that room. Me and Tammy would have been fighting right there at that fucking table. You know, and you know what, Tammy, you know what, you need to stop doing that shit. That's why your ass had a heart attack. I'm sorry, that sounds so fucking harsh, but somebody gotta say it. That's why your motherfucking ass had a heart attack. That's why your ass had a heart attack. You need to stop doing that shit, because you're going to do it to the wrong bitch one day. And some people, when they get backed into a corner, they become dangerous as fuck. Okay? Heed my words. I've seen it. I've seen it. You back someone into a corner, you'll leave with half your face gone. Okay? So, you know what? I'm done with this topic. I really am. The only reason they treated Keisha like that is because Jim wasn't there to get it from Evelyn. Evelyn's supposed to, I need to talk to you. Bitch, what the fuck we gotta talk about? You had your motherfucking stinking ass, nasty ass, hooker makeup, bad wig wearing, bitch of an assistant smack me in my face. We have nothing to talk about. Once it goes beyond physical, we have nothing to talk about. Once you try to put your hands on me, we have nothing to talk about. We're done, Evelyn. So, I don't even understand. See, when I heard that part, so I was like, oh, I know that Evelyn still has some things to get off her chest. Bitch, you've been getting shit off your chest since episode 1. What else could you possibly, what more could you possibly try to do? What more could you possibly try to do, Evelyn? Jen is done with you. Your friendship is over. What else could you say? Anyway, that whole thing was a disgrace. I just had to vent about that.